Hello, 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 everyone. It's your main man, Darren M. Palmer. Excited to be with you for another episode of Market Leader Live. Hope all of you had a wonderful time, enjoyed your 4th of July celebration. Um, but you know what we do on this show? It's about being a market leader. It's about going to the next level. It's about what are some characteristics, what are some traits of those who won't settle for just average or whatnot. Now, like I said, this is not a show for those who choose to be average. You know, there's a lane, there's an ideal audience. These are for people who are saying, I want to push the envelope. I want to go to the next level. So today I want to talk to you about an experience that I had. My kids, they like Starbucks, so we go there sometimes. And I was going to Starbucks, but I make it, whether it's Starbucks or anywhere else that I go to, I make sure that I keep a positive attitude. You might haven't noticed that I choose to keep a positive attitude. And so one of the things that I noticed is that when I went through the line to drive through at Starbucks here locally, is that no matter how enthusiastic they are, I follow that up with nothing but love. Far as asking them how they're doing for the day, they ask me how I'm doing, fantastic. The vibes is always high with me when I'm going through the line. So here last week, I'm going through the line, I'm getting ready to go in. It was just me this time. I wouldn't. I think that my oldest daughter, they didn't have volleyball practice or whatnot, summer practice. So I went through the line just to get some coffee. It was just me in that line. Typically, I have several orders, but this time I went by myself. Same attitude. Nothing changes at all. And what do you know? I get to the drive-through to get my coffee or whatnot. I got my card in hand, ready to give it. Boom. Next thing you know, the woman said, your coffee today has been covered. I was like, covered? Who paid for it? I haven't paid anything. I got my card in my hand. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I know it's early in the morning. I hadn't had my coffee, no pun intended. So I wasn't, it wasn't registering and whatnot, what was going on. But the woman said, hey, actually, I've seen it before where people paid it forward, far as if you're in drive through or whatnot, or someone's paying it forward. I've been able to do that myself quite a few times as well to other people. But then it was someone who actually worked there, because I had recently, a few days before that, or a week or two before that, I had someone that they said that they actually knew who I was when I was actually with my whole family. They knew who I was because of my voice. They knew who I was. They knew the energy that I brought when I talked to them. So I was like, oh man, that's good. Just make sure that you being positive. You don't know if someone was a jerk to this person beforehand, before you got to them. You don't know what people are going through in their personal lives or whatnot. Whether it was a car wreck, whether it's a flat tire, whether it's something with a sick child, of those with someone who's impacted by COVID-19. I mean, it's a myriad of ways that people can be, negatively impacted. So I choose to try to give some type of light or some type of love out there, to allow for someone's days to be better or whatnot, to pour into them. And now all of a sudden, a few weeks later, the woman shared with me. She said, "Hey, you know, a woman that worked at the Starbucks paid for the coffee." She said, "Hey, this woman right here paid for your coffee today." I was like, "Oh wow." I waved at the woman. She was over there grinding, doing some other stuff or whatnot. So we really love your attitude. You brighten up our day. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I wish I could bring y'all home and tell my wife that, because I'm brightening up other women's days. But sometimes she like she don't understand it. But that's a whole nother episode. But at the same time, for the nature of this particular show, we want us to stay focused on the positive attitude. Yes, Candace Sanchez, my good friend, Candace, share it too. Positive attitude goes a long way. Why am I bringing this up on Market Leader Live? It's a reason that you see institutions. It's a reason that you see corporations. It's a reason why you see certain small businesses continue to thrive. I want you just to take a break, self-assess, think to yourself, what is it that you're doing to create a positive environment? To create the positive environment. Notice what I said. Create. That doesn't mean that it's just naturally there. It doesn't mean that you always feel like it. But I'm telling you, if you act upon it, you will tend to feel different than you would if you didn't act upon it. So I want you to understand that it's an action, it's a verb when we look at positivity. It's not that someone just wakes up every day just feeling happy, feeling enthusiastic, like nothing has never happened. Sometimes there are people who wake up sore. There are people who are dealing with the loss of a family friend, a loved one. There are people who are dealing with being laid off or not having employment, whatever that situation might be. But they choose to create an environment of positivity. So, whatever you focus on is what you will attract. So, if you attract the right energy, you have to look at yourself, self assess. What type of energy am I bringing? Typically, that's what you're going to get back. But you have to practice this. Like I go again, it's action steps. You must practice this. But if I'm only doing this when I'm in a boardroom, if I'm only doing this if I'm looking at sealing a deal and signing a contract to someone, if I'm only doing this when this is convenient, then I'm not going to be prepared when it's showtime. I heard a great man by the name of Kurthell Roberts, a pastor of mine for years out of Mount Olive Baptist Church, all right, from Panola County. The great Reverend Roberts shared this with me. He shared with me, he said, Darren, he said, preparation precedes blessing. Create will generate. That's what Candace Sanchez told us. Create will generate. That's right. Now, Kurthell Roberts shared with me a long time ago. He said, Darren, preparation precedes blessings. You have to prepare for your blessings. You have to prepare for where you're going. And I'm telling you, it's about how you treat people. Now, if you're going to be a market leader, now I can give you all the textbook stuff. We can talk about ClickFunnels. We can talk about Facebook ads. We can talk about Google ads, YouTube. We can talk about AdWords. We can talk about all that stuff right there. But if you don't practice having the right attitude, if you don't practice doing what you're supposed to do that you know you're supposed to do that's right, regardless of what somebody else does, how I treat people is not predicated on how they treat me. Oh, Darren, don't go there on them. Don't go there on them today. Oh, it's too late. It's too late in the evening for you to hit them in the head like that. Yes, I said, what I do is not determined by what somebody else does. So whether somebody else has a positive attitude over the intercom or not, I choose to have a positive attitude. And I've noticed whether someone's smiling at me or not, I choose to smile. Why? Because I've noticed it can be someone who's not even thinking, or they're thinking about something else. And when I'm smiling at them, naturally when I'm smiling at them, they'll look up, and even if they're not trying to smile, they'll end up smiling. It's just someone sneezing or whatnot, or someone coughing or what. Some stuff is infectious. I'm here to share with you positivity is infectious. It's something that will spread. If we're looking at how COVID-19, the coronavirus, you can say it's spread, everybody putting on gloves and masks and the whole nine. I'm here to tell you that you need to spread and let it go viral positivity. If you start looking for positivity, then things will change. Now, me just being who I am, being positive, choosing to be positive, I have things that are on my shoulder. I have things that I need to take care of. I got a family. I got concerns. I'm dealing with the pandemic just like everyone else. I got responsibilities, whether it's in business, whether it's in our local church, whether it's with other businesses that we have, family members, people are going through things. I have some of the burdens that some of you all have, and even more. I definitely understand that, but I am intentional on creating an environment of positivity. It's not predicated off somebody else. It's not if they treat me right, then I'm going to treat them right. If they smile at me, then I smile at them. If they wave at me, then I wave back at them. Why are you talking about this far as business? When you know how to treat people the way that you want to be treated, you will start to attract the people who are going to be the ideal clients for you. You're going to find people that will be advocates for you. They're going to find a way to be a blessing to you because you have empowered, you have showed love to them. My girl Kim Lice on here. What's up, Kim? Spread positivity. Kim spread positivity. Kim spreads positivity all the time. She's always support, sharing information about other people. And also, she has businesses. She has things that she has. Candace Sanchez, she has things that she's doing in the corporate arena, plus with her business. These women, they have books, they have things going on. Stephanie Palmer says, that's not true. You always brighten my day. Okay. All right. I got my rubber boots on. But thank you. I'm staying positive. Staying positive right now. Staying positive. But yes, you want to spread positivity. Don't allow for someone to limit you by telling you to not be positive. I know we're dealing with a lot in the world right now. And I know everyone has an opinion. We don't know what it's going to be. One day we can do this. Next day we can't do that. One day we can go out to eat with each other. Next day we can't. Next day, I mean, I can't control that, but I can control the controllable. So I just want you to smile through your mask. Smile through your mask. Stay positive. Practice even when nobody's watching. Find a way to still be courteous. Find a way to look at things differently. I shared with my children today. We was going to the office. I've been doing some training with them on how to open the office up and things like that. And typically the way that we go on this loop, it actually was closed down. So we had to get off the exit and get back up. I found myself getting ready to go negative, and then I said, wait a minute. Wow, what a great opportunity today. We get to go a new route to the office today. Kids started laughing at me the whole time. Guess what? Veered off, got back on, back at the office, no problem. Small little detour. It wasn't worth me losing, get a negative vibe, cursing, being upset, being mad, all because some people are looking to do some work and to improve our local highways, byways, and things like that. Why am I upset about that? But I choose to operate with a spirit of positivity. So that's my Starbucks situation. And why I'm bringing that up to you is because by the way that you do things, you will have where people will look at you as a market leader because you're able to be calm. You're able to be cool under pressure. You're able to allow for people to know that you truly genuine care about them because you're not, they know that you have issues. They know that you have, obstacles and things of your own that you have to deal with. But when you have a servant leadership mindset and you understand that, you know what, I need to focus on being able to be a blessing to someone else. I need to pour into someone else. I might not be able to write them $1 million check or something, or be able to pay for their house note or their rent, or pay their mortgage off, or pay their car note off, or be able to send their kids to school. But what I can do is continue to treat them with respect. What I can do is treat them with honor. What I can do is be kind and be loving. What I can do is do what I say that I'm going to do. What I can do is execute. What I can do is show up on time. What I can do is respond. What I can do is respond with positivity. That, my friend, is the secret sauce. That, my friend, is what separates you from others in the marketplace. That, my friend, is what creates a great culture. That, my friend, allows for you to communicate with people better, and they truly believe in what you have to say. That, my friend, allows for you to be a visionary. That, my friend, allows for you to be a market leader. It's your main man, Darren L. Palmer, Chief Book Officer. We're back off the 4th of July. Hey, we love you, praying for you, hope the best for you. Choose today to keep positivity. Until next time, if you won't change, be the change. Be blessed and be great.